Realized I hadn't made a video. Timestamp August 29th, 2025. A little bit after 2, it's like 2:05. Just got out of the shower. Just let the hot water beat down on my lower back. Because, for those that don't know, I have 8 herniated discs. I got 4 in my neck and my 4 lower in my spine. And after a couple of days of lifting boxes and not getting any kind of relief in that respect, that was nice. I was in there probably 30 minutes just letting the water do its business. And I'm still in pain. But it took me from 7 down to a 3 or 4, I guess. If you've got, I know there are a lot of other people out there that have, some noteworthy back injuries. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Going from a 7 to a 3, that's a win. I'd love to be at a 0, but the only time I've ever, because I had a drunk driver hit me in 2010, which is annoying because it's not anything that I did, The emphysema, yeah, I've smoked for a long time. Ta-da, That one, not happy about it, but I can at least look in the mirror and go, yeah, I did this to myself. This one, that's not. But since then, the normal baseline for me isn't 0 like it is for most people. It's like 1 or 2. There's always at least a dull throb of pain going on in my lower back. The only time there isn't is if I get like a deep tissue massage or chiropractic, either or. That can get me down to 0 for a couple of hours, and then it kind of creeps back up to 1 or 2. It's just my reality. It's not a complaint, it's an explanation. I mean, I can complain if you want, but apparently most people find that rather unappealing, so I try not to. But final word on that is, it does suck. We got a lot done today. Oh, he's in the wild, so. That would be a Luther. I think I had mentioned that Pix had dropped him off the other day. He has been, up until recently, hiding in my dad's office and not coming out, which means anything and everything that an animal might do has been in my dad's office. So, because I personally find that unacceptable, I had Tiny unbarricade the door because we stuff like keeping the door open pretty much because there's just debris everywhere. But I had Tiny unbarricade the door so we could close it, pulled him out and closed the door. We'll clean the carpet later. Try and force him to reacclimate. And it's weird to me that he was doing that just because he and Hex are like best buddies. So I don't know why he was hiding. I mean, I freaked out because new location. I get that part, but he's been in there hiding, cowering on my dad's desk, under my dad's desk for a week, I think. Something like that. It's like, we wanted you to take it slow, but there is such a thing as too slow. I need you to rejoin the world. We got a lot done in the workshop. So, the workshop, and I've done, I think, a video tour once or twice. It's like a little front room and then a hallway, and there's a big middle room and a big end room. The big end room has the Volkswagen bus in it, which I can't find paperwork on it, and the lawyer's asking for it. That's an issue. And the lawyer said, if you can't find paperwork, at least get me the VIN, because they're trying to settle up all the estate stuff. So we've got to unbury it, because, oh yes, it is buried with stuff. Nothing we did, all my dad and his shenanigans. And I know it's normally like on the dash, so needless to say, there's still some important paperwork somewhere, as well as a couple of other valuables that should have been in the safe and weren't, which means my dad did something stupid with it. Because everybody but my dad seems to be aware that there has not been a burglar getting in the house. You can't convince my dad of that, but dementia, so there's a hiding place or 6 that we haven't found yet. Mind you, there's entire areas we haven't really been able to fully explore just because they are so jam-packed with stuff. I don't want to call it junk. I don't know how to stuff. But, in 2023, when I was helping my mom with the finances, I was helping her because she was in the hospital for almost 7 months. And she needed someone, Tanner tap dancing into the room. She needed somebody to check the mail, figure out what bills were going on, move money around, etc. I'm your guy, because Dad, number one, probably couldn't be trusted with it, just because he was having problems then, and we all knew it. And 2, wouldn't have known what to do, just because Mom normally handled all that stuff. But he got paranoid that I was helping with the money. Just always had this they're here to rob me paranoia thing going on, which that's pretty common in dementia. And on one occasion, I don't think I told you guys this before, maybe I did. If I did, I apologize. On one occasion, my mom needed her purse. It was in the house, and she told me 2 or 3 places where it might have been. Her checkbook was in there, and we needed that to get things rolling. And it wasn't there. And we looked for weeks. The weeks turned into about 2 months. We were working around it, and it's so weird to me because my dad knew that I was still working with Mom getting stuff taken care of. It wasn't, there was no secret, you know what I mean? It wasn't and still he didn't know what had happened to the purse. Couldn't explain it. Must have been the burglar. But we know that the darker side of him, I mean, now we get it. He saw people meddling with his money, so he went into hide it mode. They had a bunch of boxes of like Armageddon supply of food, dry goods, canned goods, stuff like that, like giant plastic totes, the kind that you could, the kind a couple of 7-year-olds could use as a bobsled. We found the purse one day in one of those, mixed in with boxes of rice and pasta. how random can you get? You know? It was well hidden. It was inside. It was, inside a tote underneath another tote. So, I mean, there was concealment, but it wasn't like... It was probably... He probably did it quickly. It wasn't like a tactically well thought out hiding place exactly, but it stumped us for 2 months. Just because it didn't really make sense. We were looking in places where if I were trying to hide something, where would I put it? Not if I were to randomly place this item somewhere within the confines of the house, where would it be? Because, the answer to that is, well, there's 300,000 possibilities. Which is where we are now. Except with the extra building and stuff that he's done, there's now 500,000 possibilities of where small items could have randomly been shoved. Tiny had isolated a couple of interesting pings with a metal detector in the backyard, because a couple of the items that are missing are of metal origin. Plus there's guns missing, and we don't know if Chuck the Wonder Idiot has them and is being very quiet about that, or if my dad hid them somewhere. But Tiny found there were a couple of pings in the backyard, and we went out there with a couple of shovels and just marked them, and nope. We found like little pieces of scrap metal, screws, stuff like that, which with the junkyard that is the backyard, I'm not really surprised by that. We were hopeful. I wasn't sure what we were going to come up with, though, because the pings went over it again with a metal detector, and it was kind of weak and weird. But I thought I didn't figure that the guns were there, because that would have been a much steadier, louder, more crazy kind of ping. But I thought maybe, like, one of the things that's missing is it's an antique pocket watch. Thought, okay, small item like that. He put it, in like a plastic coffee can inside a Ziploc or something, and buried it. That would give, kind of a little, no. Nope. In the spirit of Clue, they are red herrings. I don't know what he did with it. And again, there's the possibility that Chuck the Wonder Idiot has them. Maybe he gave them to Chuck to keep them safe, or maybe Chuck took them. We don't know, because he's not exactly cooperative when it comes to that kind of stuff. And if he was sitting on, a stockpile of guns that weren't his and some, expensive antiques or whatnot, maybe he wouldn't tell me. Because he's been more of a son than me, or whatever his thoughts might be. I don't know. What we're doing? Bugs Bunny baseball. Some vanilla cream brulee. It's comfort coffee, And it is so good. But yeah, the hunt goes on, but at the same time, at this point, because we're stable, we don't need to find these things immediately, so we can quickly liquidate them to save the clock tower. We're okay. Right now, we're just trying to get space. And somewhere out there, a friend of mine named Corey is now going through some of the dialogue from Portal. I guarantee that. If he sees this, he's going to be like, oh my god, yeah, you're calling me out. Well, yeah, right now it's just a matter of we got to get the bus out of there. We got to be able to figure out what we're going to do with that thing. I don't have the wherewithal to restore it. It's like partially restored. I think it's like a 63 bus that has like the pickup truck modification going on. There's something special about it, but I don't remember what Dad told me. I can't find any paperwork on it. Because why would we have that in the safe or some other important place where you keep documents, like, I don't know, the locking filing cabinet in the office? Nah. The hell was I thinking? So, yeah. But we're going to try and extract it. We've got a good cover for it. We'll put a cover on it just because we need the damn room. Trying to pull everything from everywhere, and we're just going to keep getting banker boxes and just pack the workshop to the hilt because I don't know what else to do. It'll be inside, enclosed, safe, and we can try and I figure when we've got a green light to actually do that, just pull the boxes and some of it's garage sale stuff, so I mean we're about to start doing the joint garage sale, but additionally, if we start doing eBay with their stuff and all that, just one box at a time, just keep pulling boxes and we'll dig our way back through. There's so much stuff in there. It's unreal. I'm really hoping we can keep this under 2 years, but I'm not so sure, because damn, and we don't want to do like big liquidation or auctions because we'll get 10 cents on the dollar. I don't even know. I'm not even sure what to do here. I mean, keep plugging away, but trying to find, racking my head to try and figure out, is there a faster, better solution? And I'm coming up with nothing, which is sad because I'm pretty clever, but Facebook Marketplace, eBay, garage sales. I know there's some specialized websites that deal in Volkswagen stuff. Samba, I think, is one of the ones that my dad has like brokered stuff through in the past. So I'll probably be getting an education on how to use that website. Really hoping we can keep this under 2 years. It's funny because we're making huge progress, and at the same time, in doing so, we're getting a better look at what is here, and it's just like very daunting. It's for you, Pam. I can't even. Also for you, Pam. We got our paws full. Oh, on a golly gee whiz funny note, because Luther got his name. We adopted Luther and the Stevie, which is Pixie's 4-pound, 3-ounce white cat. Kaiser, get down. Get down. From the same lady. She's one of our neighbors. And it was a litter of, I think, five kittens. And she was just calling them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very fancy. She's a cat lady. She had cats everywhere. So we adopted 1 and 2. Stevie was 1 and Luther was 2. And we weren't sure what to call him. Ow. Kaiser, can you move your butt? Thank you. And I thought it'd be funny to call him Luther because Umbrella Academy. He's 2. And then as he grew up, the funny, ironic, goofy twist, to me at least, is he's 8 pounds. He's not a big cat, not very Luther. And he has the squeakiest chirps. Also, not very Kong-like, you know? Just, he's staring at me. You've got to acclimate, buddy. Your best friend is running around in here. Your best friend is not hiding out in one of the rooms under a desk. Explore, have fun. All the good food is out here too. And the Litter Robot. Have you seen that? It's pretty cool. And it's so much better than carpet. It really is. Please, dear God, take my words to heart. But yeah, so he was 2, so he's Luther. And Stevie, of course, named for my girl's favorite singer. One of, at least. She's a big fan. She's 4 pounds, but she can put my wife into a coma. It's amazing. So, I'm gonna get some sleep, because that sounds like a really good idea. It's 2:20 something. I've been up since 6 a.m. Long day. Again, got a lot done, so no complaints there. One brick, you know. Every day make some kind of progress on something. Hopefully a lot, but at least a little. We're starting to get that middle room stacked and organized, and we're searching it as we go because who knows? Purse and a box of rice. The possibilities are endless. Plus, a lot of the walls and things on the lanai and or in the workshop, when they first bought the place, the workshop was one giant room. Picture in here, I think. Yeah. Oh. Nope, that's not it. This is funny and also sad. Yeah. Come back. God. Thank you. Yeah, it's not even what I wanted. Ah. There you go. Yeah, so the lanai kind of before. And after. It's worse now. This is clearly from a couple years ago. But, oh, here we go. It was right in front of me. I mean, this is the workshop. Big 2-car garage kind of thing. Roll-up door, office door. You know, but he's made it into 2 big rooms and 2 smaller rooms. Engineer. So full disclosure, we've already found a couple of, not necessarily secret panels, but at least panels that were put up, screwed in, whatnot, where there was in fact stuff hidden behind it when we pulled it down. So my dad is hiding things literally in the walls. Next time you misplace your car keys, could be worse. Yep. Able to cross off a couple, like 2 out of 12 things that are missing. We found them in the walls. Cool, huh? Yeah, no problem. Alright. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I am slap happy. Make it a great day.